dementia. Let's talk about the dementia. Last year or earlier of this year, I talked about it. But it's a very, very important topic because always people forgotten about it. Why? Why very important? Awareness of dementia is extremely important because people tends to come to the clinic when they are severely demented. Only severely demented, they cannot come at early stage one. Because if you come early stage, when you come very late, nothing can be done one. Nothing can be done. You come to the clinic and nothing can be done. Nutrition also cannot do anything. Nutrition also cannot do anything. Medicine, of course, also cannot do anything. Only medicine to sedate him, make him a bit drowsy throughout the day, calm throughout the day. That's all. That's all can be done. If you come early stage, maybe can reverse. So dementia, actually, there's a common 3 types of dementia. Actually, generally 2 types only. There's 4 types. 4 types putting here. Actually, 2 types only. 2 types. There's the most common type. 50% of the dementia is Alzheimer. If you can see, Alzheimer. Alzheimer disease. Mean what is the cause of Alzheimer? Later I'll tell you. Mainly focus as the Alzheimer. Next, mix. What is mix? The third one, vascular dementia mixed with the first one become mixed low. So simple. Vascular dementia maksudnya kena stroke. Kena stroke. When you kena stroke, then you get dementia early, damage your brain then. So if you mix, also got some dementia, then you got mixed up. The others is very uncommon, 5% only. 5%. 5% is a frontal temporal lobe dementia. Got some syndrome, very rare, but usually tends to occur very young, 30 years old, 40 years old, and then they want no hope. Once you diagnose, for 5 years, it's going to die one. Very, very fast progress. Very fast progress. So this is, and then unfortunately, WHO have already postulate. Look at this graph. So look at this graph. So this graph show that towards projected at 2050, dementia rate getting more and more. Okay, it's less than 60 years old. Is not common. Less than 60 years old is not common. Less than 5%. But when you go to 70%, when you 70%, when you go to 70 years old, when you go to 70 years old, how many percent? 20%. 20%. If you grow up more than 80 years old, so it's like more than 50% chance you can get dementia. This is natural. Then don't ask me why. Don't ask me why Mahathir not dementia. Maybe got mild dementia. Maybe got dementia. Don't know Don't ask me why he is not demented. But I can teach you how to prevent dementia later. How to so what is then people tend to say poor people get dementia earlier. No, low income countries tend to have less dementia rate. Why? Why? Because poor in the poor country, no money to treat heart disease, or die of heart disease already. So if high income group or high income group in the middle income is the one. Middle, because high income group no need to work. Money freedom like diamond. So can go exercise every day, jaga makan, drink fruit juice, brand dragon fruit juice. A middle income group, wow, no time, no money, work three jobs, 3 jobs. Someone ask him do MA, also so many excuses. You have so many excuses. No money yet, so many excuses. So they become dementia easily. This is what I say only but this is what the statistics say. So what is the symptom of the dementia? So must have memory impairment. Forgetfulness. Then unable to learn. Then social have problem in talking to people. Then cannot plan. How to mean cannot plan? Like you want to go to kitchen to take out what? You plan to do this. This is planning already actually. Then you go to kitchen. Then you cannot remember what you do. Like you you're working in the office. You go to pantry. You want to take out something. Forgotten what you want to take. Sounds like very common. Many people got this kind of issue. Maybe you should test your memory. Because it's very common. How common? Every 4 seconds got new dementia diagnosed. Every 4 seconds got one case. And yet actually it's like iceberg. 80% summers didn't diagnose. Yeah, especially severe dementia. Severe dementia. If you go and see doctor will tell you, oh, nothing can be done. If you become aggressive, give him some medicine to eat, then you become calm down. That's all. Then cannot reverse. Waiting time. Tunggu masa. So why want to go and see doctor like that? So another one is motor impairment. Cannot button. So they cannot pakai baju betul-betul pakai baju terbalik. So attention. So they cannot keep you attention. That's how ADHD. No lah. ADHD is young people. When you get older, you get less and less attention. But like for example now, you can listen to me until now. Like for 10 minutes, you sure got no attention problem already. If you can't listen to me, like or you don't know flying somewhere, don't know what I'm talking about, then you are having attention issue. Language cannot find the words. Always cannot find the word. PPSD, change your behavior and psychology, your personality, your personality, your behavior change. Last time you were very calm, then change your personality, become very, very angry. Then start to have psychosis, or hear voices, all those things. Then recognition, cannot recognize face. Who is it? That's all cannot recognize. So must have memory impairment, number one. Then any of it. Then then must be have impair your function. But terbalik. Sudah tulis. But it depends how severe you are. If you're very mild, like 2-3 bulan sekali, 2-3 months once, happen that you forget food, don't know where is your wallet, which is very mild. Still can work mild, you work very. So I'm easier way to tell you is using your function to tell you. Like for example, usually if you have no social function, no occupational function, you can work as good as you are. Can take up some challenge tasks. So you definitely are not dementia. Sometimes you're too many tasks, too stressed, so become forgetful. Not dementia. They want not dementia. Too stressed. Like your boss stress you up. Tell you must finish your work. You must finish your work. By this week. So you will be very stressed. So you will be forgetful. That one natural. You forgetful is not dementia. So if you cannot finish, the boss tell you 1 week, you cannot finish. You cannot finish. And then it happened once, it happened twice, it happened third time. That is impairment of function. Maybe you already go to moderate. Or usually people start to aware they have dementia at the moderate. They won't go to early stage. Early, very early. Very mild. Just what you mean by very mild? Just you normal forgetfulness getting a bit more frequent. Itu sahaja. Getting a bit more frequent. Forgetful. My wallet, where is it? Few months one will happen. Every few months one will happen. Every few months one will happen. And then if 20 years old, it's not dementia. If 20 years old forgetful, it's not dementia. Maybe got ADHD, poor attention, not interested, or whatsoever. If you are 40 years old, 50 years old, or 60, usually 60 years old and above. If 40 years old, you got this, I will congratulate you. Maybe you got this. This is a young dementia. Young dementia progress extremely fast. Within 5 years, you're gone. All your memory, you're gone. So moderate dysfunction, even normally, all the work that you can do, simple work you can do, a bit more complicated, tak boleh buat. A bit more complicated, tak boleh buat. Contohnya goreng pisang boleh buat. Kalau suruh buat ikan patin tempoyak, atau buat tempoyak, tak boleh buat. Tempoyak sambal, tak boleh buat. More complicated. If you masak ikan goreng boleh buat. Buat tempoyak goreng ikan pating cannot do. There's a more complicated task. So it's usually that will progress into moderate. Severe is already cannot work. Cannot work. Severe means cannot work. Masak ikan goreng. Then the how to say will make the kitchen explode. Forgot to switch off fire. Very dangerous. Then you washing clothes halfway. Then you go leave it in the laundry. Or you sindai baju half, and then half didn't sindai properly until next day. Then you mean housework all cannot complete. All housework cannot complete. All your work cannot complete. There's already go to the severe. Then sometimes cannot remember route to come back. Cannot remember the route come back. It's already severe. If you cannot remember the route to come back, it's already severe. It means it's already significantly impair your function. It's already severe. Then what you mean by very severe? Very severe means profound. Your mom also can remember. Your wife also can remember. Then you pee in the pants. That is very severe. They want nothing can save you. So that's why you come to listen to the talk. So you know a little bit forgetfulness. Quickly do some tests. Today I'm not doing, not telling you what test to do. Today we just give you awareness because not enough time. Next, definitely must show you this one, very important. Why? Risk factor. So this will prevent you from kena dementia. Exercise. Those who did not do exercise regularly, senang. Smoking, senang. Minum alcohol, minum alcohol. But actually, you drink a little bit. Depending on alcohol you drink, the fruits alcohol usually because they make from fruits, they have phytonutrient inside. A small cup a day is beneficial for your brain. Those who make from grapes inside got resveratrol. Resveratrol is good for brain. Next one is it? Air and water pollution because contain heavy metal. Heavy metals definitely can cause because Hungry Ghost Month. I read a news talk about one Taiwanese family want to play for fortune. So they believe some fu, the paper which they tourists, the chan over there, the chum on the paper, then they burn and drink. Then they start to hear voices, see figures, and talk nonsense. You know why? Because they use what thing to draw the paper? Zhu Zhu contain what? Mercury. They use mercury. So you burn and drink mercury, kena neurotoxic, nerve toxic. So muscle. For I don't know whether can save or not, because nerve toxic caused by mercury can be permanent. Don't know lah. Who asked him to go and minum the fu? It's not that scientific. This religion wise, I'm okay about it, but not until scientific. Religion ask you to yaksi, man. You won't ask you to eat human fresh or animal fresh without cooking. That you must be scientifically. If you didn't study, doesn't matter. Google also can or know us here. All can ask. That's a very fortunate. So air and water pollution. Now it's getting more famous. The news that the Japan but actually released the radioactive water into the sea. Actually, this thing have been always doing my other country. I don't know why they only make news for the Japan. Maybe one of the largest amount volume they release in the water. So actually it's not your seafood. It's going to affect after 1-2 years. It's going to affect the whole food chain. So more all your food air, so more will contain toxic. So how to prevent? Supplement. Eat supplement, atmosphere and e-spring. No choice. Now no choice. You ask me, hey, my ancestor no atmosphere also live. Your ancestor where got relief for what? Relieve the radioactive water into the sea, huh? You think carefully, the fish, huh? Will kena, then the animal makan the fish, animal makan the fish, then human eat the animal, kena lah, sure kena one. Or the animal mati, the flesh on the soil, go into the soil. Radioactive cannot disappear. 1,000 years will disappear. Some minute amount will definitely go into the soil one. So okay, then head injury like Muhammad Ali kena box now demented already kan. Didn't talk to people, very introvert. Very introvert. So very introvert. What to do? Bring them into the meeting. Bring. So actually, I realize those introverts they tends to like to stay at home, do live, do meeting, talk to people through this Zoom. I just also social contact actually. Yeah, that tends more to me. If they see real person, they are more takut. But if like Zoom meeting like that, okay, better. So can encourage them to do that. Less education, reduce education. Actually, poor education when you are young is actually no issue one. When you grow up, you still study, still read around, still watch some beneficial TV, documentary. So that is education. Obese, the more hypertension, dementia, depression. Yes, depression can increase the risk of dementia. If you have depression, repeatedly depression, many depression, then at the end you kong already, your brain also like demented brain. Okay, this one what I want to show. Ada tiga warna. I didn't put any label here. This is normally the black color. The black color that you see. The black color is normal progress of dementia. Okay. Usually here, the one putus one, tempat putus one, usually is here lah. When you discover, oh, you got dementia, sudah already dropped so much. Already dropped so much. You drop to moderate. Then only you discover, oh, got dementia. Cannot save. Sorry. Makan ubat untuk tenangkan your hati saja. So this one blue color, if you discover your dementia very early, like here, you discover your dementia very early here, then start treatment, start nutrition, start exercise, then the progress will more than 2 times slower. This is without medicine treatment. It's already discovered very late here. This one discovered earlier here. They will drop. This is normal. Normal people also will slowly deteriorate a bit. 80 years old still will a little bit reduce one. A little bit reduce. At 80 years old will a little bit reduce also. This is normal. Okay, next, this is your brain. I draw one. Kena padam sikit. This or draw one. If you can see, the mainly is the brain here. The small little like sperm head. Is amygdala. This is the one that carry on with your memory. And the tail is called hippocampus. This whole thing is jaga your memory. Somehow, for dementia, it started from here. Then progress outward. Then slowly progress outward like that. Like spiral. Progress outward. Then it will also affect your memory. It will also at the center, your memory affect your emotion response learning is all the surrounding here. It's called thalamus and hypothalamus and basal ganglia. So this is the part of the brain. Masih ada. Almost finished. Almost finished. So this is very important. Gene decided here 50%. 50% chance you can get genetic. If you have the gene of the dementia, it's called APOE, apolipoprotein, or you can call apoprotein E. Apoprotein E. You have this gene, single gene is pair. So your risk of getting dementia is 2 to 3 times higher. How to test? You can ask me or Dr. Un. We all know how to the genetic testing. Or actually, any nearby hospital you have to check. Only private. Private government don't have to do genetic testing. But now also they can do purchase online and do yourself and send to the lab. If you have double, then your risk of getting dementia 8 to 12 times. This is what the what's the name of the celebrity? Chris Eastwood, the tall, the celebrity who act as the tall one. He do the genetic test. He had discovered he have double this gene. Have a pair. So his risk is 8 to 12 times. So that's why he stopped acting. Stop acting. So he go want to spend more time with the family member and also looking for alternative. Looking for alternative to prevent dementia. I don't know. I watched one of the documentary. He went into this treatment. He called us swimming in the cold water. Not cold water. It's really the water is really cold one. It's really cold one. Like winter. In the north, like Arctic there, Antarctic there. Swim in the water there. Then after swim, then come up. Then go into sauna. Something like that. Cold heat. Actually, it doesn't make sense. I don't know what is the scientific basis of it, but it can be dangerous. It can be dangerous. Somehow he go and do this alternative measure that can prevent, so-called can prevent dementia. But please don't do that. It's not scientifically proven, yet it can be dangerous. If it's not scientifically proven, but you do something alternative, but it's not harmful at all, it's fine. It's fine for me. Like you go for prayer, scientifically harmful, it's not going to be harm you anyway. But although no scientific say, can prevent dementia, fine, you can do that. You want then go to submerge himself, swim in the winter water, can die because the can frostbite and the temperature can go hypothermia, which could damage all the metabolism. So this try not to do it. So next, on this one, nutrition. Nutrition definitely no harm. Just here. Definitely harmless to try nutrition. Definitely harmless. It's proven somewhat exercise, all those things. Eating healthy food. Like this one, the number one supplement is omega fish oil. I should write in the side so I can see my face. So omega fish oil is first one. Omega fish oil is first one for your brain. DHA and EPA, especially DHA is for your brain. Brain tonic. And the next is M+. M+ only have in Amway so far. M+ contains cystatin tuberosa and also the ginkgo biloba. Both is for the brain. And then they have a clinical trial had done for normal people, improve 20% of memory and focus and recall by taking M+. They have done a study for normal people. So another one is CoQ10. CoQ10, and then vitamin B, probiotic and fiber is definitely for your gut. Why for your gut? Because it's your second brain. This is your brain. This is your digestive system. Majority of your cannot say majority, almost half or say the amount better, at least 100 million nerve is in your big and small intestine there. So a huge amount of nerve cells are there. So that's called second brain. So if you improve the gut, actually it's much easier because it improves the brain. Then you can feedback, improve your gut. Improve your gut will improve your brain. Basically, improve your gut will improve your brain. Especially in this study have done for the depression and anxiety people, improve the gut, improve the gut, so the depression disappeared out. So this have done the study on that, because both your gut nerve and your brain nerve are connected, interconnected, can send signal up, can send signal down. Yeah. So the healthy gut will give you the healthy brain. So this is basis of the brain gut syndrome. Last but not least, just give you some scientific things. Here. This is your nerve cell. This is your nerve cell. So when this nerve cell die, they mati, the inside got one protein called tau protein. They call tau protein will turn in, which usually will degenerate and digested and remove. Somehow maybe either genetic issue, so you cannot digest it. To turn into this thing called tangles, neurofibrillary tangles, that tangles around, cannot be removed. Become rubbish. You imagine, your MPPJ or MPMDKL didn't come and collect your rubbish for a month. What happened? So this one will in your brain, so it can cause brain damage. Brain damage, you can damage other nerve also. And then the bawah, the kaki, got amyloid precursor protein, amyloid precursor protein. Also cannot remove, the enzyme is deficit to digest and remove, turn into this, called what? Forgotten the name. Amyloid plaque, called amyloid plaque, like rambut, your rambut, tangles around your rambut in your toilet there. Actually correct, if you look at the microscope, it's exactly like your rambut will tangle around. It's called amyloid plaques. This amyloid plaques, if what happened, it will block your toilet again, water cannot flow down, so it will block, and your brain will block your brain, cannot flow, your brain also have to flow, your circulation all cannot flow, so you cause toxic to your brain, and then it will slowly expand from memory, expand to emotion, to learning, to alertness, attention, to motor, to language. It's all involved after that. So remember, this is the nutrition part, omega fish oil. So start now. Do you actually no need to ask whether you have parents or your grandmother, because you cannot almost like you have your grandmother like demented if you live until 80 years old, almost yes So start from now. You must prevent yourself at least budget or not budget, take the fish oil. Take your fish oil. Then second, you can choose to improve probiotic, because probiotic is not only improve your brain, will improve your gut, can improve your dementia, diabetes, sugar control, cholesterol, hypertension, so many benefits. My gosh, probiotic is like, if you know the goddess of 1,000 hand, got 1,000 hand, so got 1,000 benefit if you take the probiotic. Okay.